Do you need specific music designed for sleep? This is a common mistake made by many of the participants in my research when they were using music for sleep. In this video, we're going to go through why it's important to choose specific music for sleep. We're going to go through how you might choose that music, and we're also going to go through some additional tips and tricks. I'm Dr. Thomas Dixon, expert in the science of music. Here at Biohacking with Music, I'm going to show you the tools to use music to thrive. When it comes to choosing music for sleep, unfortunately, a lot of individuals choose music that they like or that they've heard somewhere else. For example, many of the participants in my studies had chosen pieces such as pop music or jazz or classical music that they would listen to in their spare time. Now, my research did find that listeners can use a wide variety of different music and styles to help them sleep. That being said, some of my other research provides evidence that using specific music for sleep might be more effective. This is because music may be able to create an association with the bedroom that encourages sleep. For example, if you had music that you use to wind down after work or at school, or maybe you even have music that you use in your work if you're an allied work practitioner, it might not be best to use that music for sleep. This is because the association you've created with that music is either de-stressing from work or helping, for example, clients to relax at work. What ideally you would be trying to create is music that you only listen to at bedtime with the intent of being used for sleep. This might remind you of Pavlov's bell. Where researchers paired the sound of ringing a bell to dogs being fed. What ended up happening is that the researchers could then strike the bell and the dog would hear this sound and they'd start to salivate with the expectation that they would be getting food. Similarly, music may be able to use as a tool to help you relax by creating an association with sleep. So if you had a piece of music that you listen to in a wide variety of circumstances, in essence, you're diluting that association with the bedroom. However, if you had specific styles or a specific number of pieces or playlists that you used at bedtime, you could use this playlist consistently and develop a strong relationship with the bed and the music over the period of, say, 3 to 4 weeks. So in doing this, instead of choosing music that you listen to every day, you'd want to choose a specific playlist. Ideally, you may even want to choose sounds that you wouldn't normally listen to in other circumstances. For example, if you listen to a lot of rock music, maybe you want to try listening to classical music when you go to sleep. Or maybe you could try music that's very ambient that you don't listen to in other circumstances. An example I can think of where there could be a conflict would be individuals who listen to the same music to, for example, sleep, but also for focus and concentration. Now, these ideally should be different styles of music. However, you might choose the same types of music, and this could be a problem. Ideally, you'd want to separate these two music by having, for example, the music you use for concentration or focus to have a bit more drive and stronger beats, and then the music that you use for sleep would be ideally more ambient. Another common example would be using film music for sleep. Now, if you're listening to film music in the bedroom, you are going to have associations with that music towards the film. Whereas ideally, you want to build associations with that music with falling asleep. So again, the objective would be to choose music that is as different to the music you listen to in other circumstances as possible. One special example for musicians like myself would be music that you have performed or practiced in the past. This will have a wide range of very strong emotions, particularly when you're performing this piece of music in front of an audience. So I'd recommend that you avoid music that you've performed in the past, because this music you'll have many associations with practicing and performing in front of an audience. And you don't want to be bringing up particularly any performance anxiety thoughts whilst you're trying to fall asleep. In this video, we've discussed why it's important to use specific music for sleep. We've also discussed this in the context of music and association with the bedroom. We've gone through some strategies of choosing music for sleep. And also we've discussed some example of where there could be genres that overlap and strategies to overcome this. If you want more information on how you can use music as a tool to thrive, please subscribe or follow this channel. And if you know someone who might benefit from using music as a sleep aid, please send this video to them. Thank you.